Okay, so here's the deal. I'm really not a bird photographer, but for the last few days, my boys and I have been keeping an eye on the swans that are celebrating spring over at the lake. And I really want to try to capture them. So over the next few days, that's going to be my project.
As the light fell underneath the
So I just saw them, and I think they're at the spot where I've seen them just the last few days. There's someone riding. I'm not supposed to say anything because I'm riding this ExoQuad, but it doesn't make as much of a noise as the four-wheeler that is riding around here, so that might scare them off. But I'm hopeful that they're not too scared. I can see them moving over here, so I'm going to approach them slowly, and maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to capture them around sunset. The sun is setting in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So yeah, I'm hopeful that I'll be able to find them and to capture them with the 70-200. And if not, it's a lovely day out. They are moving in my direction, so I think maybe I'll hang out here for a little while and get my camera out and see if I can capture something.
No, it's not that I spoke in vain, just my words never came out right.
I found them. They are right over here where they were like earlier today, and I managed to capture a few shots. I think it's a bit too bright still, so I think I'm just going to hang out here for like a few hours maybe. The 70-200 is, well, I won't get a portrait, but it's within reach right now. Right now I'm kind of disappointed because this thing right here is stopping me from getting to where the swans are. I'm not sure if they are kind of staying over there because they got scared off by something, or if it was just that they like to hang out over there. There's open water, so that's probably a big deal for them. But I'll turn the camera around so that you can see where they are at. It will be really far away. Not sure if you can. There's like this bridge over here, and then on the other side of the bridge, that's where the swans are right now. You know, when you make a lot of effort to try to film that you're actually taking your roll bar off, taking off your backpack from the roll bar and luggage board and everything, just to kind of get underneath that obstacle. And you're talking about how much it will be worth it if you just capture what you want to capture, and you're just thinking about, oh, this is nice. Now people can see how difficult it is when you're stuck in a chair and you meet an obstacle like this. And you're feeling kind of satisfied with the things you have captured. And then you notice that you didn't capture anything because you forgot to press record. Well, that's what just happened. And to make it all even better or worse, depending on how you view it, the swans moved.
Like photographs in black and white, there are memories I'd like to keep.
I think I'm just going to hang out and see if the swans get back, and if they don't, then tomorrow is another day.
That is my mind. has his only thoughts that bind me. So I keep wandering till I no longer hear the echoes. But in my wildest dreams, I let go.
So right here, right next to me here, is where the swans was when I did the big mistake and tried to take off the roll bar and everything. And of course, I wouldn't have gotten here if I didn't, but still feels a bit stupid that I would have been like just a few meters away from them if the road was open, so that I was able to just drive right over here. I'm pretty sure the ruckus I made when I decided to take off the backpack and take off the roll bar and everything made them leave.
Till I no longer hear the echoes. But in my wildest dreams, I let go.
Well, it kind of seems like the only bird that I am going to get close to today is this duck that is right over here. And even if that is quite close, I see very clearly that the 70 to 200 doesn't cut it unless I am just super close to the bird. I kind of already knew that, but you know, swans are huge birds, so I thought maybe, just maybe, it would be enough to photograph swans. Well, I don't know. Sun is setting, and I'm just going to try to capture some landscape images and call it a day, and maybe tomorrow they will get closer, because right now they are just very tiny dots over on the lake.
Fall into an endless hole, hoping that you find the bottom. Maybe there's something there. You tell me that's my problem, but I still see it all the time. A glimmer.
And the thing when you are making a video is that you have to do everything twice. So that's why I just had to get back to get the camera, and you are going to join me under this little hurdle right now. I just have to bend over, and there we are.
Feels like everything's a battle, and I can't move. Maybe later you'll come over. Just return my calls. There's nothing in the desert.
I know that 2 of them is somewhere out here, because there's 6 of them around here, and I could see 4 of them on the lake, like in where the sun was still shining, and I bet the last 2 are the ones singing over here, but I just can't see them.
So I'll fall into an endless hole, hoping that I find the bottom.
I think I'm going to call it a day, or a night, or whatever, and I think I got a few shots, but definitely not a lot. And I think I have to try to get something else than it's really taking something else than a portrait, because I'm not going to get close enough. They are too shy. Maybe, well, I'm going to stay here for more than a week, so maybe. morning, looking through everything that I captured and contemplating what I kind of did wrong and not. Well, I'm not sure if I did anything wrong, but there are room for improvement, let's just say. I probably should have had a 100 to 400 millimeters instead of a 70 to 200. It just doesn't have enough reach, So this morning I have decided that I just need to charge everything and spend the day charging both the batteries and myself. So I'm going to bring you tonight as well to see if we can capture something else. That's my plan for today. Just charge and head back out when it's closer to sunset. Let's be honest. Today I have struggled, or this evening I have struggled a bit with what we in Norway call dørstokkmila. It's basically the threshold that you have to pass to actually go out and do what you're supposed to do. I did look through my images and edit them earlier, the ones that I captured yesterday, and I just have to be honest, the best images are the images that are not of the swans. Yeah, it's probably because of the 100 to 400 that I'm lacking. And if I can't capture the swans the way that I would like to today, then I think maybe, just maybe, I have to put this project a bit on hold. This is where I saw the swans yesterday and where I have seen them for the last 4 or 5 days. And I just don't see them. I don't think they're here anymore. It was really cold last night. Frost on the ground this morning. So maybe, just maybe, they decided to escape the lingering cold temperatures. But I'm not sure. I'm going to go over to the bridge and see if they are there, and if they're not, then, well, I'll just have to wait for another day then. I think I may see them. Yeah, I can see them. They are over by the bridge, so time to be quiet. I did find them. They are just over here by the grass, but the thing is, the 70 to 200 just doesn't do it. I'm just not close enough, and the ExoQuad can't swim, so clearly I'm not going to get any closer if they don't start being a bit less afraid of me. So that's too bad, but it is what it is, and I'm just going to wait it out, I think. Okay, I'm going to give it one last shot over at the spot where I'm a bit closer to where they are now. Probably they are going to move once I get closer, but yeah, I'll give it one last shot, and if nothing happens then I'm going to call it a day and maybe go home and change my lens to something that is a bit more versatile and see if I can make something out of this sunset. I have moved and they are right over here, but they are sleeping and they are not the least bit interested in getting any closer to me. So I need that 100 to 400. I'll just see if it's possible to rent one before I get back here the next time, and maybe, just maybe, they are still here and I will be able to capture something then. Now I have worked so hard and so long to try to capture it with the 70 to 200 and I'm just not able to, so it's time to know when to call it quits and to be satisfied with a beautiful night out.